Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. I'm here at Loki Motor Cars in sunny Clearwater, Florida, because guess what? We have this 2019 Mercedes-Benz AMG C63S with every option box checked off. What's even more amazing is that this thing was just traded in, even though it's a 2019, just traded in. So you're gonna get the full certified Mercedes-Benz extended warranty, protection, roadside assistance, and everything else. So let's talk a little bit about Mercedes-Benz history. Mercedes-Benz, that iconic German brand, been around for so many decades, producing high level, not only in quality, not only in luxury, but guess what? Also performance. And when we look at this car and see those letters AMG, one thing you're gonna know is that Mercedes-Benz took a bucket of performance and dumped it all over the car, because AMG has been connected with Mercedes-Benz when it comes to their racing efforts. And when you look at Formula One, when you look at endurance sports car racing and all other forms of racing, Mercedes-Benz and AMG has really laid down such a legend that when you drive this car, that's what you're getting. You're getting the performance, but you're also getting to drive the whole legendary status of AMG and Mercedes-Benz. So let's go ahead, dive into this 2019 Mercedes-Benz, say it with me, AMG C63S. So right off the bat, you'll see the headlight style going on for 2019. I do like, some people hate these daytime running lamps. I like the style of the daytime running lamps. Of course, these are full LED. You know how I know that? Not only because I know, but also it says multi-beam LED. So if you're ever leaving your AMG somewhere and you forget, somebody asks you, you could be like, hold on a second. Oh yeah, these are the multi-beam LED. Coming across this beautiful crystal white. I love the shape of the grille. They did a great job with the vertical slots. You have the massive Mercedes logo hiding all that safety technology that's gonna keep you and your passengers safe. Gloss black on the bottom, and I really love how they integrate the lower lip spoiler into the front fascia. But from one side all the way to the other, these are fully functional. So this isn't about all show and no go. You're gonna be force feeding air into this engine compartment. Now AMG, those are those letters I'm telling you about. When you see that on a Mercedes-Benz, you're gonna wanna think twice about racing them at your local stoplight, because I'm telling you, this thing has plenty of get up and go. Now when we go up under the hood, I like what they did a couple years ago. They decided instead of blue and silver, go black and silver. That Mercedes-Benz logo, so iconic, beautiful body lines in the hood of this cabriolet, this convertible. And of course, we're gonna have the top down because that's where it's just drop dead sexy. When we come around the bend, this one, like I said, every box has been checked off. So you have these beautiful AMG wheels. I love the brushed aluminum finish, really, really great design. Also, just want to point out that these are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires. So what that means is you're going to get great grip, but you're also going to get great durability as well. Wonderful setup on this car, and this is a 19-inch wheel. Love the Mercedes logo. Look at those massive Ronald McDonald shoe size calipers there. That's a 6-piston Brembo caliper, AMG badging. Those pizza-sized rotors, those are cross-drilled, fully ventilated and slotted. So what that means is you're gonna get very light rotating mass, but you're also gonna get great stopping ability every single time. Let's go ahead and continue. So down the side, love the lines. Even right here, I love the way that they didn't put any fake vents or any of that garbage. V8 bi-turbo. What does bi mean? Two. Twin turbo V8 underneath that hood. As we come down, love the gloss black on the mirrors. Very slim LED lighting. I really like the brushed aluminum. Instead of doing the shiny chrome bits, I love the brushed aluminum, not only across the windshield frame, but also across the top portion of the door, leading into that rear tonneau cover. A little bit of the shiny stuff. Very nice gloss black extended sill there. Really gives the side profile of this car that look where you're just like, damn, she's sexy. As we continue to the back, I think it's super smart the way that they have this nice tonneau cover to cover the top, that silver trim, and then wrapping us out back, it's gonna be nice, low and wide Mercedes-Benz style. I love the trunk lid spoiler that extends off the back of the trunk. And then as we drop down, quad AMG exhaust, I love how they're blacked out. Really just makes it blend in beautifully with this rear diffuser. There's that AMG badge. I'm telling you, if you're pulling up against this car and you see that badge, lay off the gas pedal because this thing is gonna blow your doors off. But just really wonderful look. Let's go ahead though. We talked about the outside. Let's pop the hood and check out that AMG magic. All right, guys, get ready for the performance because that is what is underneath this hood. That is that beautiful 4-liter twin turbo V8. I love the AMG badging on top. Look at the small, I hope you like escargot. Look at those two small snails nestled closely together. That's gonna give you that ultimate power. 503 horsepower, 516 tree stump pulling pound-feet of torque. This one is mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission and it's weighing in around 3,800 pounds. 0 to 60 in about 3.6 seconds. What can we say? I love how sexy this engine compartment is. I like the way they didn't just put a bunch of plastic, hand assembled in Germany. Those are the touches as an enthusiast like you, like me, like Tom, and everybody else here that's a car enthusiast. That's what we want to see. And definitely there's nothing wrong with twin turbo V8 power. But if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and fire up this V8 and see what it sounds like. Guys, top down fun, come on in. Let's see what we're cooking with this AMG C63S. I know you're probably wondering, Joe, don't utter another word until you say price. This one, being certified pre-owned, $89,000. Definitely give Paul a call because he is a magic maker here and can make your AMG dreams come true. Let's go to the door panels. Like I said, every box checked off. So you're gonna get beautiful leather everywhere, the white contrast stitching, all that aluminum trim. I even like the patches of white leather. Really just spices up the door, makes it look extra sexy and wonderful. When you go from the door though to the dash, I really like what's going on here. So what you're gonna see is the dash has been pushed very far forward. You have more of that wonderful stitching, nice leather material, that brushed aluminum. It goes from the door to this area. I love the AC vents in these cars. They're so like aeronautical looking, and the switch gear is just spot on, perfect. Carbon fiber, is this fake? Hell no. Real carbon fiber. I love the classy clock in the center here, your slim radio controls, slim AC controls. There's our AMG badge. You open up this bad boy, 2 cup holders, a 12 volt, which you know, look at this one. Let me give you a little history lesson. If you don't know what this is a cigarette lighter. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna push it, and just like Ron Popeil, we're gonna set it and forget about it right now until, hey, it's ready. You see how it's nice and red? That means that now you can light whatever you need to light. You got your little ashtray right there. We close that up. And then here is a wonderful area to get us through this beautiful horizontal infotainment system. So if you go back to home, you press home here, you got your nice mouse pad, you can use dial control. Check out how clear and beautiful that is. Look at this, we go into vehicle, watch this. There's our car. You got track pace, look at that, the checker flag is out, you click on that, uh-oh, warning, use this on racetracks only. So you've been warned, but this has full track settings and everything. That fades away. Now we're ready to rock and roll. You got track race, drag race, you got all your telemetry, all those goodies. And that's what's amazing about this car is there's so many different settings. I go into dynamic, look at this, it's ridiculous. Engine data, watch that. Boom, look at those gauges. Coming into more carbon fiber, you got the exhaust that you could open and close, volume knob for the radio. You got your different dynamic settings for the adaptive dampeners. This right here is as much technology as they had in Formula One back in the 1990s, right here in your car. This is gonna raise and lower the top. And then of course we got those nice Bombay doors, bombs away. We got felt lining, 2 USBs and everything. Close them up, seats, sexy, AMG, black, with the white trim, some Alcantara. They're heated, they're ventilated. You got the hammies that you can hold on to by extending the lower portion. They hold you in nice, but not too snug to where you're not gonna be able to breathe as you're hustling this thing down a curvy road. Why don't you come over to the driver's side though? Because I'm telling you, this steering wheel is making my heart pitter patter. Coming over to the business end. All right guys, business end. One thing I want to tell you, just like all Mercedes, you have all of the seat controls on the door panel. Seats are heated and ventilated, and I like where they have the controls easy to get to and just downright gorgeous. This steering wheel, when you're at night sleeping and dreaming of being a Formula One racer, this is the steering wheel you're looking at. Look at this. Alcantara leather. It's got the nice white band up here to let you know where top dead center is. Beautiful brushed aluminum. And then check these bad boys out. Look at this. You got the switch gear just like you would find on a Formula One car, where you could go into Sport Plus, you could go into Race, all with the twist of a knob. You could open up the exhaust. So you have many different ways to navigate through this car. AMG, that means performance. And then look at that dash. Awesome. You got the tachometer there, digital speedometer, AMG. You got your navigation, the whole shabam. And as you can see, as you twist through the controls, it lets you know if you're in Sport or Sport Plus or whatever you're in. Wonderful setup by Mercedes. The only thing that takes a little getting used to in this car is they have column shift. Can you believe that? But that's going to control that automatic transmission. But if you're ready, let's go ahead and check out the trunk and see, can you put anything in this AMG? All right, now obviously what's important in any type of car is going to be a trunk, especially something like this. Look at the wonderful Mercedes-Benz key fob. I love the design. I love the way it looks. Spin it around. There's our AMG logo, the old-fashioned, old school. I love it, love it, love it. Let's see though how much space we have in this trunk. So I'm going to go ahead, hold down the button, up she goes. It's a little on the tighter side. So top is down, which is going to cut some of our space. But if you can nuzzle it underneath there, it actually goes pretty far back. So I'm thinking 2 to 2.5 pieces of carry-on luggage could fit in this trunk. Perfect for that getaway to go for a little cruise with your favorite person, and then, you know what, be able to spend the night somewhere and then enjoy that cruise back going through the twisty Rocky Mountain roads or the Blue Ridge Parkway. How about that? Well, if you're ready though, we don't have the Blue Ridge Parkway here in Florida. Let's go ahead though and take this for a spin. All right guys, we're in the 2019 Mercedes-Benz AMG. What an amazing vehicle. I have it in automatic mode. Rocket fast shifts. Those Ronald McDonald shoe size calipers stopping me on a dime and giving every car out here some change to make it across the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. This thing is a cruise missile, but what's amazing is that you could drop that top down and just chill and have a nice smooth ride in such a high level of fit, finish, and all the materials in here are mind-blowing. This center area with the instrumentation, so crystal clear, so sharp, really, really nicely done. I have it set on Sport Plus. We obviously have those exhausts wide open, and I've shut off the automatic start stop feature. Now we do have the top up because I wanted to make sure that you could hear everything and it would be nice and sound and steady, but this car only has 5,500 miles on it. So in my book, it's barely, not even broken in yet. And that's the type of cars that you expect to get at Loki Motor Company in their pre-owned showcase. Just amazing the types of vehicles that they do get. Steering wheel is so on point. I feel like Lewis Hamilton and driving a Formula One car. That's what the steering wheel looks like. And as we're driving here on the highway in some work traffic, smooth as can be. Heads up display out over the hood. We have that wonderful display here, which if I go into real quickly, we could pull up some gauges possibly. Let me see here. We'll go ahead and go into vehicle. We'll go into dynamic select, and then we'll go into engine data. Watch this. Nice. Now we have a nice gauge cluster up there showing our horsepower, pound-feet of torque. Very nicely done. Coolant temps, the whole shabam. But just even with the top up, now you would think in a convertible you're gonna get a lot of wind noise and whatnot. In this thing, it feels like this is a hardtop. And not even a hardtop convertible, like straight up solid shell coupe. Unbelievable, the sound deadening that's in here and just how stiff of a structure it is. Now remember, you got that adaptive suspension, you got those beautiful 19-inch AMG wheels, and then of course those rotors that probably would make your pizza jealous. That's how large they are in diameter. But we're gonna go ahead and try to get to an area here to really kind of let her stretch her legs. But let me go ahead and real quick just drop on that throttle. Unfreaking real. This thing is unreal. 0 to 60 in about 3.6 seconds, and I'm telling you, they're not lying. I have it in automatic mode. I haven't even thought about using the paddles because you know what? The transmission shifts so fast. And when it does shift, you get a nice little pop from the exhaust. And when we were downshifting there, as it was coming on the brakes, it was, you just heard these burbles and stuff. Nothing obnoxious, just something to let you know, hey, you're in something special. And it's called an AMG. But here we go, let me go ahead and get back on it again. Unbelievable, look at this is ridiculous. On the brakes, really rock solid, so smooth. We're gonna see how she handles here. Let me go ahead and use the downshifts. Nice, third gear telling me there in the center, down to second. 6 piston calipers doing the business around this bend. Here we go, on throttle. Wow, look at this. Handles like a dream. And a lot of times convertibles, they want to flex. It's hard to get a nice balance from front to rear, but you know what? You know exactly what those front tires are doing. All right, guys, we're gonna play a little bit more here. On the brakes, nice bite from those calipers on the rotors. Let it drift out, hit your marks. It's nice and smooth on throttle. Here we go, look at this. Wow. It is mind-blowing that in a car that's like this isn't an AMG GT or a GTR AMG. It's not even like an SLS AMG. This is the C63S, but yet you're getting this performance that's ridiculous. Absolutely, positively ridiculous. Nice, look at this, the brakes. Downshift, second gear, holding that steering wheel, nice line. Look how nice that line is. Kick it out a little bit, you get a little slide. Traction control does the business, and you are off. This car is ridiculous, and you need to get down and take a spin in this thing. All right, guys, one more time just for you, the Radies Rides fans and family. On the brakes, downshift, third, second. Tip it in, look at this. Hold the line, really nice and smooth. Great, great, great. That was for all of you guys. We're gonna get back to Loki Motor Cars in Clearwater, and we're gonna wrap this one up, so I'll see you in a split second. All right, guys, it's been one of those days where you're just like, thank God I'm alive here at Loki Motor Car Company. I wanna thank Paul and everybody else here for getting this lightly pre-owned 2019 Mercedes-Benz AMG C63S for you. I know that you enjoyed the ride, and if you want to keep seeing cars like this, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Radies Rides family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you on Radies Rides, click the link in the description, takes you right to Spreadshirt. We have the all-new Zonk shirt. Make sure to get yours. Speaking of getting Tom here to review these cars, hold the camera, doing the business, lifting the weights, drinking the protein, winning over the girls. What can I say? Tom does it all. Check him out on @MoshPhotos so you can see all of his adventures and journeys. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.